Here we go. We are still in Croatia. Still in Croatia. We are in Split. Going out just to enjoy the city, have some nice lunch, and come back maybe a bit earlier. I'm excited about more tomorrow's sports. Dubrovnik. I heard many nice stories. It's a beautiful place. This is where they were shooting this famous movie. What's the name of the movie? The Game of Thrones, right? Yeah. So let's see. Let's go. So this is the city where we are going. They have very beautiful boats. Look at this one. The best way to explore a country isn't just by visiting famous landmarks, but by tasting its traditional food. And when we only had a limited time in one place, the best strategy is to try as many different things as possible from different spots. This is basically like our samsak, but they call it burek.
Abbott?
We had a little snack and I'm so pleased now. Not full, but now I can take a walk and enjoy the city. Beautiful Croatia. After having burek, our next stop was to try cevapi, one of the most popular dishes in the region. Cevapi are small grilled mincemeat sausage, usually made from beef or a mix of meats. They usually served with soft and warm flat bread, chopped onion, and often some kajmak, a creamy dairy spread, or ashvar, a roasted red pepper sauce. It's so simple, but it's so flavorful and definitely a must try if you're in this part of the world. Later, we stumbled upon this cozy little Italian restaurant where we had Aperol and some really good pizza. Sometimes, after trying so much new food, it's nice to enjoy something familiar. Oh my goodness. This is piece of art.
It's already cut too.
Amazing. Bon appetit. our ship. The architecture of Split is a mix of different eras. You will see well-preserved Roman columns and arches, medieval churches and bell towers, and later influence from Venetian and Austro-Hungarian periods. Walking through the streets, you will notice that some buildings were built using stones from the original palace, blending ancient ruins with newer structures.
We sit up top and just watch him make it.
Hmm? Harry Potter.
Some series.
One of the most striking features is the peristyle square, the formal central courtyard of the palace, surrounded by tall Corinthian columns. It's one of the best places to admire Split's Roman heritage. The narrow streets and the hidden passageways make it feel like you're stepping back in time, while lovely cafes and shops bring it in a modern touch. Very end of this old town. As we wandered through the city, we ended up at a small church. Right next to it, there were a local market, which immediately reminded me of home. It had same kind of atmosphere, vendors of selling fresh fruits, clothes, and all sorts of everyday good. I love markets like this because they really shows the daily life of the locals. After that, we made our way back to the Split's main square, where we get the tickets to visit Split Cathedral. The tickets also included access to the treasury, the baptistry, and the crypt. The cathedral itself is fascinating. It was originally built as the mausoleum of Emperor Diocletian back in 4th century, which makes this one of the oldest cathedrals still in use today. Over time, it was transformed from the Roman emperor tomb into a Christian church, and you can still see the mix of different architectural style inside. Who was sitting on this chair? Oh, I have to mention this funny story that I heard on Ship's TV channel. Apparently, there were two tourists who visit the museum inside the cathedral complex. They bought their tickets, they went inside, and they get stuck because the museum closed without any announcement. I think it's around approximately 4:30 p.m. When they finally found a way out, they ended up in a restaurant asking people for help. This is the place. I think it's a little adventure they probably weren't expecting. Honestly, it's easy to get distracted and lost track of time in places like this. There was so many history around here, every corner. But luckily, we were keeping an eye on time, so I wasn't too worried about getting stuck inside. We had a plan.
Here you go.
To get y'all's picture? Since you're taking pictures of everything else.
Did you like the trip?
Yes.
It was very spontaneous to go to cathedral, but I like it so far. Very good choice. Thank you. Now we're heading back to the ship, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed your video with us with our small trip to Split in Croatia. We'll see you in Dubrovnik tomorrow. Bye bye.